Good afternoon, and welcome to another segment of the Werff Report for February 14th. Keep America vigilant. To 25. Get them out. A twisted web of deep state judges installed by Democrats are blocking Trump at almost every move, and it's getting worse. Trump announces a new intelligence advisory board and fires a key inspector general at the USAID and a series of Biden U.S. attorney holdovers. Trump signs new executive orders to begin downsizing the federal government and imposes new tariffs designed to bring back jobs. The corruption uncovered by DOGE gets deeper as it's being revealed that the USAID fully funded the education of an al-Qaeda terrorist. The DHS fires 4 key FEMA employees. DOGE stops $168,000 earmarked for a Fauci museum exhibit. DOGE enters the IRS. RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard are finally confirmed. The director of ICE refers AOC to the DOJ for criminal charges for holding webinars for illegals on how to avoid ICE. The Republican-led House in Texas hands over power to Democrats. Reuters News received over $9 million from the Department of Defense for large-scale social deception. And Lee Zeldin finds $20 billion from Biden's EPA. They tried to rush out the door before Trump took office. First, to ICE Director Tom Homan, who has announced that AOC has been referred to the DOJ for holding webinars for illegals on how to avoid ICE in New York City. Can you say obstruction? The Republican-led House in Texas has appointed a Democrat to serve as Speaker pro tempore and handed over leadership of half of the newly created subcommittees to Democrats. This is absolutely the deep state at work. Texas needs to clean house. There's a lot of rhinos, and fast. This is insane. President Trump has fired Paul Martin, Inspector General at USAID, one day after Martin wrote a report blasting Trump for gutting the agency. Trump also fired the head of government ethics, David Hutima, who was appointed by Biden for a 5-year term in December of 2024. Doug Collins will be the interim head of the agency. In addition, Trump has also terminated several Biden U.S. attorney holdovers to clean house. Even more, DHS has fired 4 FEMA employees responsible for paying $59 million to luxury hotels to house illegals, including the chief financial officer, Mary Comins. This is huge. Good riddance to them all, folks. Meanwhile, take a look at the document on your screen, which shows how the USAID fully funded the education of al-Qaeda terrorist Anwar Awlaki at Colorado University. The 1990 form was obtained by Intel Wire via a FOIA request and shows how the terrorist lied saying he was born in Yemen in order to obtain funding from the State Department. He was actually born in the U.S. President Trump has announced a new intelligence advisory board led by Devin Nunes to advise Trump on national security issues. RFK Jr.'s daughter-in-law, Amaryllis Fox Kennedy, will also join the board. Speaking of RFK Jr., he has finally been confirmed as HHS Secretary, along with Tulsi Gabbard as Director of National Intelligence. Both votes were 52 to 48. Glory to God. Trump has also signed an executive order to begin downsizing the federal government. During the signing, Elon Musk joined Trump in the Oval Office and revealed that 150-year-olds were found receiving Social Security. He also questioned how government bureaucrats are mysteriously becoming millionaires on middle-class wages. For example, Elizabeth Warren has a net worth of at least $12 million on a $200,000 salary. An Associated Press reporter was barred entry into the Oval Office after the organization refuses to acknowledge the Gulf of America, saying Trump's order only applies to the U.S. because the Gulf borders Mexico. DOGE has also halted $168,000 that was set aside for a Fauci museum exhibit at the NIH Museum in Maryland. It's being reported that DOGE has now entered the IRS as well. Trump says that up to $521 billion in federal funds is lost each year to fraud, with an additional $236 billion in improper payments in 2023. Since 2003, there has been a total of $2.7 trillion in improper payments. It's nuts. Trump also imposed a 25% tariff on being brought into the country, which he says will create jobs as foreign manufacturers will move to make their steel here in the U.S. It was also announced that Japan's Nippon Steel Corp will invest in U.S. Steel Corp to save it, rather than buy it. The moves will ultimately lower prices for Americans and create over 100,000 jobs. Trump will be imposing tariffs on other things as well in the coming days. Trump also signed an executive order implementing reciprocal tariffs. Now, any country charging us will be charged at the same rate. That's how it should be done. Lee Zeldin has found $20 billion in taxpayer money that Biden's EPA moved to an outside financial institution before Trump was inaugurated to ensure it went to their sick agendas like climate change and a rush job with reduced oversight. The money was, quote, awarded to just 8 entities that were then responsible for doling out your money to NGOs and others at their discretion with far less transparency. Just under $7 billion was sent to one entity called the Climate United Fund. Zeldin has referred the matter to the DOJ and Inspector General's office. Now to some major stories. It's been revealed that Reuters News received over $9 million from the Department of Defense for a contract titled Active Social Engineering Defense Large-Scale Social Deception, and deep state judges installed by Democrats over the last decade for this exact purpose are blocking nearly all of Trump's actions. We have the list. Folks, here's where we ask for your help. YouTube and other platforms continue to ban and punish our channel for our truthful reporting, previously labeling our content as, quote, harmful to the public. They will ban us permanently in the future. It's only a matter of when. So if you love the Werff Report, please help us out. Sign up for full segments at thewerffreport.com/register, where we can say exactly what we want without the censorship or suppression. Only $6.99 a month or $49.99 a year. We also have a new lifetime subscription option where you pay $99.99 once and you have the Werff Report for life. Sign up for a lifetime subscription at thewerffreport.com/lifetime. You can also make a one-time donation by clicking the donate button at the top right corner of thewerffreport.com to donate any amount you like and support us even more. We also ask that you follow us on our newest platform, Spotify. We truly can't do this without you, so please support us today. Go to thewerffreport.com to sign up or donate. God bless you all. God bless President Trump, and God bless America.